Chapter 6 is our second geometry chapter, and it's going to focus on perimeter, area, surface area, volume, and something called the Pythagorean theorem. Calculators are permitted in this chapter. You're going to want to have one to use. So we're going to start with some review, which is perimeter and area of rectangles and parallelograms. Perimeter is the distance around a figure, and area is the space contained inside of a figure. We have some formulas here, and they're essentially the same. To get the perimeter of a rectangle, you add up the two lengths and the two widths. Parallelogram is the same. For a rectangle, its area is length times width, and for a parallelogram, it's base times height. The only difference between the two is on a rectangle, the base and height are length and width, they're perpendicular. On a parallelogram, the height is going to be shown using a dashed line. So, perimeter of this first shape, which we know these two other sides are 9 and 4 as well. It's a rectangle. So perimeter is just adding these up. If we use the formula 2 times length plus 2 times width, that's the fancy way of doing it. You can just add 9, 4, 9, 4. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 4 is 8. 18 and 8 is 26 centimeters. And yes, in this chapter, you must have a unit of measurement on your answers. Area is just length times width. So that's going to be 9 times 4. The area is 36 centimeters squared. That exponent is on the unit of measurement, the centimeters. It is not 36 squared, it's 36 centimeters squared. Perimeters will have just the unit of measurement. Areas will have the unit of measurement squared. And when we get to it, volumes will have the unit of measurement cubed. For this next shape, the parallelogram over here, its perimeter will be 2 times its base, or length, plus 2 times its width. So the 4 isn't going to be used for perimeter. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 7 is 14. 14 and 16 is 30 centimeters. The area is the base of 8 times the height, which is 4. The height is perpendicular to the base. 8 times 4, of course, is 32, and this is centimeters squared. You're also going to be tasked with getting area of shapes based on plotting points and connecting them. The good thing is these will be rectangles and squares because you can't count diagonally for area to do distance yet. So -2, -1 is left 2, down 1. 2, -1 is right 2, down 1. 2, 2 is right 2, up 2. And -2, 2 is left 2, up 2. So here is our rectangle. And its dimensions, it is 1, 2, 3, 4 wide and 3 tall. So its area is 4 times 3, 12 units squared. Yes, even these things that are on a coordinate grid get a unit of measurement. It's called the unit. Next one, -4, 0 is left 4, stay on the axis. 2, 0 is right 2, stay on the axis. 4, 3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 up here. And -2, 3 is left 2, up 3. So this is a parallelogram. So to get what I need from a parallelogram, I need to know how wide it is. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across the bottom. And I need to know how tall it is from top to bottom. And that is 3 units. So the area of this is going to be 3 times 6, which is 18 units squared. And I'm going to throw composite shapes at you. A composite shape is just a shape made up of a bunch of smaller shapes. So, perimeter. Let's see, what sides don't I know? I don't know... Nope. I do know that. I don't know this bit. And I don't know this bit on the outside. Everything else I know, right? Bottom is 10, this side is 3, this chunk is 3, this chunk is 6, 3, 3, 2, 3. It's just these two over here that I highlighted that I don't know. The green is obviously 3. It's the same as the one across from it. The pink chunk is part of the distance across. Well, we know all the way across is 10. So let's go backwards. Here's 3. Here's 3, so that's 6. Here's 2 more, that's 8. So what's left if the whole thing across is 10? 2. If I have 2 more, that would get me my 10. Here's my highlighting so far. All right, so those numbers are all the numbers I need for my perimeter. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all these circles as well. So perimeter, we just literally go around and add all these up. So pick some place that's easy to remember for starting. I like the bottom. That's 10. And I'm going to go around counterclockwise. So I'm going to go plus 3, plus 3, plus 6, plus 3, plus 3, plus 2, plus 3, plus 2, plus 3. I'm putting this in a calculator. And the perimeter of this shape is 38 centimeters. The area, we've got to do a bit more work. My suggestion is that you cut this into 3 rectangles. Okay. We've got a blue rectangle. I'm going to do the second one green. And we'll do the top one pink. To get the area of the whole shape, I just need to get the area of all 3 of those. So this bottom rectangle is 10 wide by 3 tall. It's 10 by 3, which means it's 30. The middle rectangle is 3 tall, and how wide? Well, if the whole thing is 10 wide, and this 2 and this 3 are no longer part, 2 and 3 make 5, so that means there's 5 left. This guy is 15 for his area. And at the top here, I've got a 3 by 3 square. So that's 3 by 3, that means he's 9. So the area of the whole shape is just those 3 rectangles added together. 5 and 9 is 14, carry the 1. 1, 3, and 1 is 5. And our unit, 54 centimeters squared.